Sugar, and I am doing another video for you today. Yay! I don't know if you can hear Rocky in the background, we'll see. I've been in this really bad, just like lazy, unmotivated, I don't want to do anything kind of hermit mode, which happens to me roughly this time of year because when it really heats up outside, I just kind of want to lay around in the air conditioning and watch Netflix for 12 hours a day and then pass out and repeat. But that's not really a healthy thing to do. So here I am. I finally got 1, 2, maybe more cups of coffee in my system. Huge long intro because it's been forever since I filmed. I'll probably edit most of this out. Maybe I won't. Maybe you'll just start to love my long intros and we'll go from there. I don't know. Who knows? I don't care. We're just doing a thing. I'm doing a thing. This is what I'm doing. It's been a really long time since I've done a deal, dud, or dupe video for you guys, and I thought I would do that for you today because 1, it's really hot and I don't want to wear a lot of makeup. 2, I'm lazy and this is kind of a really easy video for me to do. I can just kind of sit here and do it for you guys and like talk to the camera and bada bing bada boom, video done. And I was like, you know what, this has been on my list of videos to do for you guys for a while now, so I was like, I should do this. So today's deal, dud, or dupe is going to be comparing the Origins $25 charcoal mask, which is actually one of my favorite products and I do use this on a regular basis, to the dollar store charcoal mask. And I'm going to do Origins on the right side, dollar store on the left side, and we're going to compare and see the differences in the two. Now, first, I'm going to go over the ingredients before I go into everything else, because when you're comparing products like this, that's really important. But before I get started with that, we're going to compare size. So the Origins one is 3.4 ounces and it's actually $26. They just raised the price on me. It's $26 for 3.4 ounces. This is $1, a single dollar. It's so cheap you don't even get the R. It's dollar for 5 ounces. Ingredients. The first ingredient in each is water. Second ingredient in the dollar store one is mineral oil, which for me that's a little bit of a red flag because charcoal masks are supposed to be cleaning out oil and all of that stuff, and the second ingredient in this is mineral oil. The second ingredient in the Origins one is myrtle leaf. The third is kaolin, Kaolin. I'm not sure what that is. The third in this one is glycerin, which is a type of soap essentially. The fourth in the Origins is bentonite. The fourth in the dollar store is zinc oxide. And then we've got some preservatives. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 preservatives in the Origins one. There's 1, 2, 3 preservatives in the charcoal one. After the preservatives in the charcoal one, we have the charcoal powder. The charcoal powder is listed as the third ingredient to last in the dollar store one, versus after the preservatives, we have charcoal powder in the Origins one, but there are several ingredients afterwards. There is also glycerin in the Origins one, but it's farther down on the list. It's one of the last ingredients, as well as the zoniganthum and a few of those other ingredients that are essentially preservatives or texture. They keep all the product together to keep it that texture. That is something that I don't really see a lot of people do in these videos, is comparing the ingredient list, because to me that's really important. That's how you make the product. Alright, here we go. So now what I'm going to be using, I've got an e.l.f. foundation brush. I actually recommend using a brush like this for applying all your masks. I like the e.l.f. one because 1, it's only $1. when you're doing a mask, you don't need to worry about necessarily the quality of application like you would if it was a genuine foundation. But this helps your product last longer and helps you get the most use out of your product. So first I'm going to put on the Origins one. You can go in an up or down motion. I prefer to go down. And you just need a thin layer. I should have said this before, but you always want to put a mask on clean skin. The mask is not going to replace your face wash. So if you're wearing makeup, you want to take off all your makeup with a makeup remover, then you want to wash your face, and then you would use a mask, because the point of the mask is to get that deep down dirty dirt and pull it out. And if it has to fight through all of the surface level dirt and oil, it's just not going to work as well. So you want to use your face wash first, let your skin completely dry, and then put a mask on. Layer, you want to avoid the eye area. Okay, and this is about all you need. You don't need to go super thick with these masks. That's just wasting your product. Alright, so the Origins mask is already starting to set. It's already starting to tighten on the skin. Now I'm going to go in with the dollar store mask. You can already tell a difference. The Origins one is significantly darker versus the dollar store one it's more whipped and it's lighter in color, which is probably because it has significantly less charcoal in it. So, put this on. There's also a fragrance to this dollar store mask, which is listed on the label, but I can smell it as I'm applying it. And because it's whipped, it is going on in a more even fashion. Got a pretty even complexion or application there with both masks. The Origins one is tightening. The dollar store one is not. It's still very kind of wet and loose on the skin. Okay, well, I'm gonna check back in about 15-20 minutes and we'll go from there. Okay, kittens, it's been about a half an hour and the masks are completely dry. Again, the darker one is the Origins one. This one is the dollar store one. This one is, the Origins one is definitely tighter on the skin. It definitely feels like it dried and tightened and was maybe pulling like the dirt and the oil out. This dry, but it doesn't feel as tight. So now I'm just using a wet baby wipe, and I'm gonna be just starting to pull it off. Okay, so mask is completely off. I don't know if it was the tightening of the Origins mask, but the skin just feels cleaner. It feels like the Origins one worked better. It is the more expensive one, so you are getting what you pay for in that. I would say that the dollar store one isn't bad, but I just don't feel like it's because it doesn't have the clay. It doesn't dry as fast and as tight. I don't feel like it's pulling as much impurities out. This one is definitely made to remove blackheads and like the really deep dirty stuff, and I just feel like that this doesn't necessarily do as good of a job. Would I recommend this? If you really want a charcoal mask and you're on a very limited budget, maybe, but it's just not going to do the job that this one does. So if you have very oily, reactive skin and you really need a deep cleanse, invest in a mask that's going to do that for you, because this just isn't going to cut it. That's my review on the dollar store charcoal mask. It's very similar to my review on the face wash that was similar to this. It's just, I just felt the product didn't didn't compare. It didn't compare to its high-end partner, and you get what you pay for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Alrighty, bye-bye.